Or do you bring it all?
Focus.
Third row like a pro. Step up to GMC and get $4,000 purchase allowance on almost every 2017 GMC Acadia model when you finance through GM Financial. We are professional grade GMC.
Ever since I was a child, my family has come out to the lake. Now that I have kids, I want to carry on that tradition because family is important. My parents are still a big part of my life. They never miss a trip. They've trusted Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama with their health insurance for years. They know they're covered wherever they go. And I'm glad I can provide that same health insurance for my family.
Hi, I'm Ernie. I'm at the Albertville Farmers Co-op standing with Will and Chris, and we like to tell you about a new product line, the Mahindra tractors. One day only, come and make your best deal on a Mahindra tractor or a side-by-side, and we will give you an additional $1,000 on a tractor, $500 on a side-by-side. Come join us for our grand opening October the 28th. Y'all come and see us.
Sean McDonough, John Gruden, Lisa Salters back in Nashville. We're during the break between quarters. DeMarco Murray getting some work on his right leg. That was moments ago. He is back up on his feet. We saw the trainer give a thumbs up to Mike Mularkey, so we anticipate Murray will be back when they get the ball back. Indianapolis ball. Colts down 6-3 as the second quarter begins.
Right 20. Good.
Jacoby Brissett from under center with a play action pass too high for Frank Gore. And an up and down year for the Tennessee defense. And in the secondary, newcomers on the corners with the rookie Adoree Jackson and Logan Ryan, the free agent over from the Patriots, where he played on 2 Super Bowl title teams. Second and 10. Gore, lots of running room. That beleaguered offensive line did a great job on that play, and it's a first down across midfield for Indianapolis.
Frank Gore loves Monday night. Right guard is LaRaven Clark, first-time starter at the position, doing an excellent job up front. Frank Gore knows how to read it. What a professional running back he has been. Everywhere he goes, he leads his team in rushing and all-purpose yardage.
Right 20.
5-time Pro Bowler, 7th leading rusher in the history of the league. Adds 1 yard to that total. It'll be second down and 9. And tonight is his 98th straight start since the merger in 1970, the longest consecutive start streak by running back Walter Payton's 170. You see the other 4 ahead of him on the list. Eddie George, 12 straight years he has led his team in rushing. If he does it again this year and leads the Colts, he'll match Emmitt Smith's all-time NFL record, 13 years in a row leading his team in rushing. Did it in San Francisco, and he's doing it year in and year out for Indy. Jack Doyle tackled on the far sideline by Derek Morgan, about 3 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice job by Brissett. He saw the overload blitz. You see number 35, Curtis Riley, coming off the right side of the screen. Brissett sees it, picks it up, and throws a hot. An RPO out to his right away from the blitz. Good recognition. And on this third down, keep an eye on T.Y. Hilton. Hilton, number 13, led the NFL in receiving yardage a year ago, and they like him in these stack formations.
Robert Turbin, the third down, back in there again. Titans rush 5, get around Brissett. Throws under duress on target. T.Y. Hilton, the first down inside the 25-yard line.
They put him in these bunch formations. It helps Hilton, who's not the biggest receiver, get a free release. He gets right off the ball. He runs up the field and beats Bryce McCain with ease. Another great throw by Brissett. Colts have done a nice job pass protecting. I thought Tennessee had the advantage, but this young offensive line has stepped up for their quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, and T.Y. Hilton continues to make big plays down the field. More confusion, and this will be another timeout. They burned 2 already on offense. Communication, a big problem with a young quarterback who just got here.
Saw the quarterback coach Brian Schottenheimer, who sends the plays in from the coordinator Rob Chudzinski.
Take on today the Nissan Rogue family. Now starting at just $159 per month.
Warning. Whiteout conditions expected in Happy Valley this Saturday.
We're in October, and this is where things start to get real.
Do you believe that you can win this fight tonight?
And that's why we need a treehouse.
And that's why we need more pizza at lunch.
And that's why this was worth it. And that's why I'd be a great asset to your firm.
That's why I brought coffee.
And that's why we never stopped.
Don't let your student loans hold you back. Refinance with SoFi and get there sooner.
That's why we got a backyard.
See how much you can save with SoFi.
You put a spell on me, and I can't help but find you. Oh, let me remind you, baby, I'm coming better ready. Yourself be looking for me, 'cause I'm the real thing. And I'm coming, baby, I'm coming better ready. Yourself be looking for me, 'cause I'm the real thing.
Let's make this fast. You're used to accepting credit cards like this, but Square's new reader keeps you safer if you take cards like this or like this. Square lets you accept every credit card for the same low rate. That's every dip and every tap, with no surprise fees. Deposits come fast, like as soon as the next business day fast. And with easy-to-read sales reports, you can grow your business fast. Accept every card, every payment, everywhere, and get paid fast. Get started at square.com.
Tennessee Titans lead the Indianapolis Colts 6-3. 12.5 minutes to go until halftime here in Nashville. 7th play of the drive. Jacoby Brissett marched them down the field in their first possession. They kicked the field goal. Brissett shows that running ability. Turned like he might pitch it at the last instant. Held onto it and got blasted by Kevin Byard and Avery Williamson.
I don't get this call. You're going to run a reverse pivot speed option with a quarterback, and you're going to let your quarterback take a hit on that right shoulder. You got to be kidding me. Andrew Luck is already standing over there coming off right shoulder surgery, and I'm just shocked that they're calling that play and exposing the right shoulder on an option play with a man that is irreplaceable at this point.
You got 7. Marlon Mack, the running back. Brissett throws over the middle, first down. Dante Moncrief ducks inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Indianapolis. Rob Chudzinski calls the plays. In the past with Andrew Luck, he's just verbally spoken the plays, but with the wristband system, it's a process now for him, John, because he knows what he wants to call, but the plays are numbered. He has to find the number.
Yeah, so if you want to call 2 jet flanker drive, you got to go down the list and see where it is. It's number 33, or is it number 26? You got to look it over, and it takes a lot of rehearsal and time spent on task for him also.
One area where Jacoby Brissett told us he thinks he could most improve is in the red zone. He made an easy decision there for Jack Doyle. That's where he threw it, and Doyle did the rest. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That's an inside zone read with a built-in pass play. And Brian Arakpo, an experienced defensive end, is unblocked. You're going to see Doyle come across, act like he's blocking him, and slip in the flat. Brissett is going to hand the ball to Gore and read Arakpo. That's great design. And how about this young quarterback? You can run reverse pivot speed options, a drop back system. You can even run that play. This kid just got off the plane.
6 weeks ago, he arrived in Indianapolis knowing virtually none of his teammates. Obviously, didn't know many of the coaches either. Had to learn a whole new system. But he has adapted beautifully. First touchdown of the night scored by the Colts, and they have the lead.
You've got a strange effect on me, and I like it. You make my world seem bright. You make the darkness bright. Oh yes, you've got a strange effect on me, and I like it.
Your pizza now comes with a side of pizza, but not just any pizza, a Papa John's pizza. Right now, when you buy any pizza at regular menu price, you get one free. It's buy one pizza, get one free.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Order now at papajohns.com.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar, with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news, some were skeptical. So we're not going to have any pro players taking sips in slow motion. Because the only thing that will make you believe is trying it yourself.
He pumps. The pass is hit. On goal, a touchdown! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Let's go!
Sixers Wizards at 7. Wolves Spurs at 9:30. Wednesday on ESPN.
ABC Funny Tuesday. It's an unforgettable new Blackish.
A man in my teenager's bedroom.
Stop being weird about it.
I'm not being weird. Nothing's weird.
You think she's active? All new Blackish on their new night, Tuesday on ABC.
Welcome back to Nashville. Thanks to two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. Colts and Patriots are bitter rivals, but Jacoby Brissett's ties to New England run deep. He was recruited to play in Florida by Charlie Weiss, former offensive coordinator for the Patriots. In fact, during the recruiting process, White put Brissett's mom on the phone with Tom Brady to help seal the deal. It was after Weiss left the Gators to go to Kansas that Brissett transferred to North Carolina State. Brissett has also been mentored by Bill Parcells since he was a teenager playing high school ball in Florida. And he calls the 16 months he spent in New England priceless. He says he and Tom Brady still keep in touch, and Brady's advice to him with his new team, keep pushing yourself, never get too comfortable. Sean?
He's an impressive young man, 7 for 10 tonight. I spoke with Bill Parcells today. He said Brissett as a person of character reminds him of Curtis Martin. If you've ever been around Bill Parcells, anybody else who coached Curtis Martin, guys like Al Bro, Curtis Martin is legendary as a human being. Great kickoff coverage by the inspired Colts. Adoree Jackson didn't even get outside the 5-yard line.
These Titans have to wake up. They've lost 11 straight games in this series. This ball shouldn't come out. You got to sense the hang time. Stay in there. No blocking whatsoever. And remember, Mariota cannot run. He has not left the pocket tonight. And this Indianapolis defense with a lot to prove. They've had a lot of struggles. 32nd in the league in scoring defense. Knows it.
Well, that's last. They gave Jackson the 6-yard line. Got tackled back at the 4. And nothing doing on first down for Derrick Henry. Colts had 2 disastrous games on defense. They gave up 46 points in each of their road games at the Los Angeles Rams in week 1 and at Seattle in week 4. They played much better defense in the other game, kind of similar to Tennessee. They had that one, what they think was an aberration when they gave up 57 points at Houston in week 4. Have otherwise played pretty decent defense.
A lot of new faces out there. There's only a few players that were on this team playing out there in week 17 last year.
Derrick Henry surges ahead. And the Colts defensive numbers, the points allowed, artificially high. They have given up 4 returns for touchdowns, 3 interception returns and a fumble return. Really, that should go on the offense. So that 32 points is inflated a bit by the turnovers that were brought back by their opponents. Third down and 2. Marco Murray goes out into the pass pattern, wide open. And he's chopped out of bounds along the near side with a first down to the 25-yard line. Chopped down by Darius Butler.
Well, they make a lot of mistakes. And say it like it is. They blow too many coverages. They blow too many run fits. And Murray comes right out of the backfield. There's nobody there. First down, Tennessee. A lot of communication in this defense. Bostic, number 57, is the man that delivers it. They got to get on the same page better.
He's in his first year with Indianapolis. Missed all of last year while with Detroit. Foot injury. On target, Mariota. Rashard Matthews, their leading receiver for the season, with his first catch of the night. Good for 19 yards.
And they are peppering Mariota. This time it's Jabal Sheard coming off the right side. As soon as Mariota lets this ball go, down goes the quarterback. Simon has been there twice. Now it's Sheard. I bet they got a pretty good pass rush specialist coach down there somewhere on the sideline.
Hey, easy, go, rip.
18-yard gain. They've been 3 plays of 18 plus. Their longest gain last week in Miami was 17. Off the ricochet, Delaney Walker the catch. It was deflected by Jabal Sheard, wound up in the hands of Walker for a short gain for Tennessee.
Yeah, Jabal Sheard being coached by that man, Robert Mathis, one of the great Colts of all time. He said, you know what, I want to stick around football. I want to help coach pass rush, hand usage, get off, effort. And one of the all-time great Indianapolis Colts laying down his legacy still today. I love seeing that.
123 career sacks for Mathis, the all-time franchise mark. Henry, burst of speed as he turned the corner, and he powers down for a first down. Antonio Morrison made the tackle for the Colts.
Well, I get excited watching teams run the rock. This man broke Herschel Walker's SEC single season rushing record in Alabama, and that's how you finish a run.
Yulee, Florida, small town. John mentioned the mark. That's in one season. 2,219 rushing yards, on his way to the Heisman Trophy. He's the all-time rushing leader at Alabama, just under 3,600 career yards. And 22 yards tonight on 7 carries. Quick hitter, Rashard Matthews to the 38-yard line, tackled by Rashawn Melvin.
Well, you run these one-step bullet slants, these run-pass options, you better put the ball away and protect yourself. One step, catch it, protect yourself. You see 44, Morrison. Morrison's interesting. He has struggled, I think, in coverage. But when he's right, he can run through you. And he almost hurt his own player there. This man will hit you. Young linebacker out of Florida.
Raywan Taylor has the first down. Following Taylor, Lewan along the far sideline. And Tennessee on the move again with 6 minutes to go in the half.
That's Mr. Gadget. Don't forget number 13, Raywan Taylor, a rookie out of Western Kentucky. When he's in the game, watch the reverse, the jet sweep. A lot of deception with Taylor. One of 2 young, prolific college receivers that they added in the draft. Have not seen Corey Davis. He is still hurt, but Taylor can make some plays.
Davis, their first-round pick. Taylor in the 3rd round out of Western Kentucky, only about an hour from here in Nashville. In Bowling Green, that throw up for grabs and broken up. Raywan Taylor, the intended receiver, and Rashawn Melvin involved in the play again.
Mariota has not moved one time tonight. We said that at the top of the broadcast. If you look at his launching spot, on every throw, he has been behind the center. He has not gotten out of the pocket. Here's a quick throw to Walker. You see Mariota not moving around at all. He has been stationary in the pocket on every single throw. No bootlegs, no designed rollouts, purely in the pocket.
10th play of the drive started at their own 6. Henry again turning the corner. And he's down about 3 yards short of the marker. Antonio Morrison runs him down again.
So much conflict today in the NFL on these running plays. And you're playing defensive end and you're supposed to set the edge. A lot of times they don't even block you. They read you. And if you close, they hand it off. If you widen, they do something else. But you got to really be on your game as an edge player in pro football, because these read schemes are here to stay.
Toss to Henry, same thing. Trying to follow Big Taylor Lewan. And he's short of the first down. Matthias Farley in his second year out of Notre Dame there to make the play. Crowd doesn't like the spot.
That's 4th and a long 1, perhaps 2. You have this exotic smash mouth. Do you put your money where your mouth is? Or go to Mr. Automatic, because suck up is good for 3.
This is the medical timeout for a player injury.
One of the Colts is being helped off the field. John, you mentioned it earlier. Indianapolis has won 11 straight head-to-head against the Titans. That matches the longest winning streak for one opponent over another in the NFL right now. Denver's beaten Cleveland the last 11 times they've played. Psychologically, is that a factor for either team?
Well, a lot of these players weren't part of that, so I don't think so. The reality is the Titans have lost 2 straight. They're playing at home. I think they have a better team. They have their quarterback. The other team has a guy that just got here. And they were the trendy team, I think, to win the AFC South. But it's time for them to show up and show America that these Tennessee Titans are to be remembered. And on 4th down and a long 1, will they snap the ball, or will they use a no snap, no play and try to lure the Colts offside, which they've already done once?
Lined up as if they are going to go for it, and perhaps now they won't. Tennessee uses its first timeout. 2 remaining for the Titans. College football comes your way Saturday night on ABC. Huge game from Happy Valley. Penn State now number 2 in the country, led by the Heisman hopeful, probably the leading contender for that award right now, the running back Saquon Barkley. If you haven't seen him play, you want to. They'll be hosting number 19 Michigan. Coverage begins at 7:30 Eastern on ABC. You can also stream it live on the ESPN app. After the timeout, Mike Mularkey sends Suckup back up for his 3rd attempt of the night. He's 2 for 2. NFL record 48 straight made from inside of 50 yards, and here's another. Suckup says he doesn't think about the streak of the numbers. He just keeps going out there and keeps making them.
My experience with USAA has been excellent. They always refer to me as Master Sergeant. They really appreciate the military family, and it really shows.
We've got auto insurance, homeowners insurance.
I had an accident with the vehicle. I actually called USAA before we called the police. USAA was very hands-on, very quick, very prompt. I feel like we're being handled as people that actually have a genuine need. We're the Weber family, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Me and you just singing on the train. Me and you listening to the rain. Me and you sitting on the lawn. Me and you just singing our song just to rhyme, to shine and to pass the time.
Step up to GMC and get $12,000 total value on this specially equipped 2017 GMC Sierra SLT model. We are professional grade. GMC.
Hi, I'm Ernie. I'm at the Albertville Farmers Co-op standing with Will and Chris, and we like to tell you about a new product line, the Mahindra tractors. One day only, come and make your best deal on a Mahindra tractor or a side-by-side, and we will give you an additional $1,000 on a tractor, $500 on a side-by-side. Come join us for our grand opening October the 28th. Y'all come and see us.
From the creators of the most dependable, longest-lasting truck on the road comes an event.
100 years in the making. Truck Month is on at your Tennessee Valley Chevy dealers. For a limited time, get Centennial savings over $11,000 or 0 APR for 72 months on new Silverados with best-in-class fuel economy, best-in-class horsepower, and best-in-class towing. Get over $11,000 total value or 0 APR for 72 months. Don't miss Truck Month at your Tennessee Valley Chevy dealers.
The NFL's Crucial Catch initiative in partnership with the American Cancer Society has expanded to support the fight against all forms of cancer. Learn more at NFL.com/crucialcatch. And ESPN is proud to partner with the V Foundation, which has funded more than $7.4 million for cancer research here in the state of Tennessee and also in the home of the Colts, the city of Indianapolis. 5 possessions in the game between these two teams and 5 scores, 3 field goals.